Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to introduce you guys to the GR Corolla. I've had this car since January and we've already put 8,000 miles on it, but we plan to make more content with the GR Corolla, so I thought it'd be a perfect time to introduce you guys to the car, share our plans with it and our thoughts with the car so far. With me I have my wife, Mary. You may recognize her from past videos. She's helped out with the 1JZ build, the garage. She's done some camera work and some off-screen help with some of the builds. We're in Chicago this week and there's a lot going on this week. There's NASCAR's in town, it's July 4th, and just a bunch of stuff going on, but we thought we'd drive around, find some good photo spots, and just introduce the GR Corolla. So this car is primarily going to be Mary's daily driver, which is cool because we actually are having a baby. Surprise!
Yeah, we've got a little boy on the way.
And we thought it'd be easier for the baby than the car it replaced, which is the GR86, which is sort of bittersweet because that car did go on a lot of adventures with us. Anyway, we got this car in January 2025 and we already put 8,000 miles on it. So we've had a little bit of time with the vehicle already. This car is definitely faster than the GR86. It's turbo, all-wheel drive, it's a 6-speed. I've had all 3 GRs already and this car definitely holds its own. It has sort of like under the radar, like just understated level of performance where like people don't really notice it, versus like the FRS. I'm always driving the car and I feel like every single time someone's trying to race me in the FRS. So we're at Recreation Drive right now. It's super nice out. It's July 5th and it's a busy weekend in the city, but like around here, north side, it's not too bad. Here we got the GR Corolla parked back here. So this car is primarily going to be Mary's daily driver, and we thought it'd be a better car to daily for a baby versus GR86. It's been a great car so far. We've driven it already about 8,000 or 9,000 miles. To me, it's definitely fast. Holy crap. And I think it looks great. I think it looks great for a hatchback. I've always liked these hatchback body styles since the Corolla hatchback first came out in 2018, 2019. But yeah, I wanted to introduce the car. Mary has some thoughts about the car. Like I said, we've driven it already for like 8,000 miles, so she's gonna talk about some stuff that she likes about the car and all that.
I'm not used to doing this, boy. So I'd wanted a four-door car for a pretty long time. I liked the WRX and cars like that when I would see them, but there wasn't really, maybe like the Honda Civic Type R.
Yeah.
Was cool. But when I heard about this one, I thought it might be a good compromise. I've gotten more used to driving the stick shift now, and I thought, you know, maybe he'll do the 4 doors if we can keep a manual transmission. And then we found out shortly after that we were having the baby on the way, due in October. So, and I'm really interested in seeing how that's gonna work out, trying to find like the smallest but safest car seats. We're both around 5'10", and we don't want everything to be too cramped. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes, and may kind of document it some along the way for other people with the smaller, sportier cars trying to bring another human into the world. I do like the car a lot. I think it's really comfortable, it's really responsive. I've always gotten really frustrated with crappier cars that I drove before I met him, that were not particularly powerful cars, and then I would try to merge on the interstate or get around other people, and it would just like, I'm pressing the gas as hard as I can and I'm barely moving, and it's pretty stressful. So when I started driving like the FRS and the GR86, I was like it's pretty cool having a faster car. Like I can get on board with that now. So I like this one because it's like it's more practical for me, but also like when I need to go fast, I really want to go fast. Like I need it to go. The turbo, I'm not used to that, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. So it's like after you accelerate some, it's like I was like, why is it breathing like that? Why is it doing that?
Yeah, that's like the blow-off valve sound, and I feel like it was more pronounced in this car than the GR Supra. Like, I never really noticed it, but it's just like, as soon as I started driving it, it was like very obvious.
I don't know, that's pretty much it. I did, whenever I first started driving it, I stalled out a few times. I guess the clutch is a little less forgiving than the GR86. From the beginning, I didn't really stall out that much in the 86, but we were driving the FRS more before that. And then getting into this Corolla, I don't know, I guess it's like you kind of have to balance it out a little bit more to shift into gear without.
It requires a little bit more effort than the GR86. GR86 is really easy to drive, really like soft, like beginner-friendly clutch.
Yeah. So that was kind of stressful for me at first. I'm kind of an anxious driver, and I was like, I'm stalling out. I thought I knew how to drive a stick. But it was just a little bit different, and once I got used to it, I mean, I never really stall out anymore. It's very rare. I really like it. I really do like it. And I appreciate the convenience of the 4 doors, for sure. We'll see how it goes with the car seat and the stroller in the back and everything else.
Let's check out the car, see how it looks inside. So I'm from Chicago, but no matter how many times I come, I'm just always in awe of the city. It's just so beautiful. There's so many things to see and, you know, like experience. Bandit area, right?
The lights are working. I was gonna get this view of the city over here, but we just get this wall. Alright guys, this spot is pretty cool. I'm sure I put the parking brake on. Kind of a chill spot, like it's overlooking kind of the skyline.
kind of a little far away. We're on Cortlandt Street. It's kind of like industrial, almost abandoned type of area, but just thought I'd stop and get a photo. I think it was a pretty dope spot. I wonder if there's someone in this car.
Hope not.
Like a drug deal. Uh-oh, maybe it's not a good
awkward
spot. Someone in there?
I don't know.
All right, we are kind of a sketchy area here. It's kind of close to downtown, but not quite. It's like almost the west side, so not really there yet, but thought I'd pull over here because it's a kind of a good open area to just kind of show the car a little bit. Talk about like what it looks like. So it's definitely got the big brake kit. I did get the additional like cooler / radiator that was available for 2025s. We really wanted the spoiler, but we weren't able to get that with this. I think that was really the only option we were really hoping for. And we also got the all-weather mats, which I think are pretty nice. It says GR Corolla on it. But I think the weather text with the sticker, like I had my GR86, was a little bit nicer.
You know, when we went in a store the other day, when we came back out, a white GR Corolla had like parked right next to us, and it's like, you know, they did that on purpose. And I'm like, I appreciate this guy. I don't know where this person is, but they know what's up.
They had like theirs fixed up and stuff, right?
Yeah, they had some modifications.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. So, but I think we're planning on doing some eventually, right?
Yeah, I think we're planning to do some mods, but kind of take it slow right now. I think the first thing we're gonna do is just get some tints on here because, you know, it's just getting kind of hot in Texas. So got some tints lined up for a couple weeks from now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it looks great. But yeah, I like this spot because you can kind of see, you can see the city in the background. It's just super dope right there. Is that?
Oh, we can swap about with these floor mats if we want to. They look a little small. I don't know if they're the ones we want, but
yeah, we're kind of in the hood a little bit. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. As we progress to this, hope you guys stick around with us. But remember, we are still working on a couple other projects. We got the FRS. We're going to be doing big things this year, as well as the Mark III Supra. You know, we're always making progress on that.
I may give some updates every now and then on how it's going. Some with the baby stuff too, like how it's going to work, getting everything to fit in here, and if it's going to be sustainable with our little boy, and see how it goes.
So if you guys are interested, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.